in terms of to offer them support, sorry, in terms of applying collective intelligence, collective superintelligence to the problem of the coronavirus. Now, these folks are already applying a smaller form of collective intelligence to the coronavirus insofar as they have, like, you know, something like a Basecamp kind of thing or a GitHub kind of thing, and they're collaborating together mostly via text. So we are offering to bring the full force of collective superintelligence to them. And I think the best first impression is that we show up in, you know, these relatively large numbers, that we're going to show up and say, hey, you know, we're here. We all came from the Collective Intelligence Block Party, and Dot told us about your project, and we are very interested, and this is who we are, and you know, we're here to find out. We're here to learn what you're doing and see how we can best help. See how we can best help. That way we don't say any specifics. We find all, we make our impression that there's a bunch of us. We find all the facts that we need to find. Okay, and Dot says, don't mention me specifically. I don't want all the focus on me. Okay, so I have a question for you, Dot. Do you want me to say your name or not? And I mean, not to single you out and say, oh, hey, Dot's the one who da-da-da. No, but just to say, hey, you know, all of us, you know, just first name, Shankar, Nolan, Adam, Emery, James, Dot, and Myra, we all came over from the Collective Intelligence Block Party. Okay, so I'll say your name, but don't single you out and say, now Dot is the one who told us about you, and da-da-da. No, nothing like that. No, we just all came over together. We all piled in my virtual van and drove on over to your virtual Zoom room. All right. James, yes.
Yeah, just basically all you have to say is one of our collective group, collective group sourced your website and gave us the link to join in, because we're all very much on the same board, on board with the same ideas, and we're very much curious and how, and as you said, want to know how we can help in any way.
Yeah, we'll just say somebody from our group, and you know, and then we'll kind of like look around. It doesn't matter. I'll just I forget exactly who, but somebody from our group pointed it out, because they may well ask, who sent you, right? How'd you find out about us? So I'll just say somebody from our group. Isn't this cool? We're applying collective intelligence for planning the meeting. That's cool. Yes, Shankar.
Yeah, I'm not clear what we're doing here.
Okay. Well, number one, you don't have to worry about it. Number two, here's what we're doing, okay? We're all going to join a meeting on the topic of the coronavirus. These are people who are already working on solving the coronavirus. Problem, they are not using collective superintelligence. Opportunity, they are not using collective superintelligence. Opportunity, we can help them use collective superintelligence. So here's how it's going to go. Shankar, let's pretend you're the leader of that coronavirus team and you're working on solutions and you got a whole bunch of people working with you, okay? And I say, hey, Shankar, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, Shankar, so I know you and your volunteers are working on this coronavirus thing. And first of all, thank you so much for all you're doing, okay? We're interested in seeing how we can help. And our area of expertise is collective superintelligence, okay? but really, we're here at this meeting just to learn about you and what you're doing, Shankar, you and your team, and everything you're doing about the coronavirus. Okay, we're just here to learn. And then once we've learned and assimilated and thought about it, we'll come back to you with some sort of proposal. I'll say all of that. You don't have to say anything. And basically, we're just going together because strength in numbers, right? Yeah. And then that way they'll see, wow, oh my goodness, who are all these people? This is cool, right?
Got you, Jim. I'm with you.
Okay, cool. So that's the plan. All right, half an hour. We got our first major transnational planetary existential crisis to solve. We're like the A-Team or something. Da 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 da.
Are you ready to put your cape on?
Yes, I am.
That's too funny.
So exciting. My goodness.
Good time to make coffees.
Yeah. So the next half hour, I'm gonna get a little oatmeal or something. If anybody wants to get some breakfast, coffee, whatever, or even lie down for a little bit, whatever you need. Not you, Shankar, you're driving, so don't go to sleep. Man, I remember the first 2 block parties. Shankar was there till all the way to the end. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning for him on the East Coast. Awesome. Man.
Jamin, I can tell you're so tired.
Oh, I'm fired up. I'm ready. I'm ready to go solve the coronavirus with collective superintelligence.
I was reading an article here that in Thailand, the monkeys started going nuts all over the city because there's nobody to feed them.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's time. We got to get on top of this.
And if you really put a thought in it, I mean, collective intelligence, SRM, veganism, I mean, it does fall into the category of trying to solve the coronavirus for future pandemics. Just stop eating animals, people. Easy as that. We already know that the agriculture is the #1 corporations of contaminating this atmosphere. So stop eating meat. I don't know if you want to mention to them once you're there, because you're gonna be the lead. We're all just gonna be there, seeing what you say, but maybe bring up that we have a bigger issue than the coronavirus, and that's that the oceans are warming up. We need to.
I just got an idea. I just had an idea. If they start calling on you first, right? Let's say instead of me having an opportunity to speak for all of us, they say, okay, let's go in alphabetical order. Adam Soul. Adam, you know, who are you? Why are you here? Hi, my name's Adam Soul. I'm, you know, da 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 da. And, you know, you might want to say something about whatever organization you work for, but please make sure that the last thing you say is that I just came over here from the Collective Intelligence Block Party along with Jamin, right? Or along with, you know, yeah, just along with Jamin and everyone else. There's about, you know, 8 of us here. And so whoever they call on first, please make sure that you end with, and I
Direct
just,
to you.
pardon me?
Direct them to you, as I was saying.
Well, not so much direct them to, but just reference. And
Yeah,
this,
yeah, reference. Yeah,
yeah.
we're here with Jamin, like, so that, you know, who's Jamin? That's
Exactly.
that'll happen.
So say, yeah, I'm, and I just came over with from the Collective Intelligence Block Party. In fact, there's about 8 of us who came over with Jamin. And then boom, that's it. And then, you know, they can keep calling on people, or they can say, oh, Jamin, you know, whatever. And then I can speak for all of us.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Awesome. So exciting. We're like the collective super intelligence geek squad, right? Wherever collective intelligence is needed, we will zoom right there and get right on the case.
We are like the Chavo del Ocho. No, it wasn't Chavo del Ocho. It was Chapulín Colorado. Que no cunda el pánico.
Chapulín Colorado. See, James.
Yeah, just a thought that just came to me there now from one of the conversations last night, because there was general concern amongst us there last night about the poorer people in the communities with the coronavirus and not being having access to food because of everybody buying up in bulk and everything else, and the elderly and vulnerable in the neighbourhoods as well. So I think, like, should I be asked what is my concern, I would definitely think that's one of the factors we should say that it's one of the issues we've been discussing last night and we're concerned about, because a lot of the vulnerable in society, you know, especially the homeless and everything else, and the elderly and sick, are after being forgotten in the panic, and even at the moment they're probably still being forgotten by the majority of the people. So we've general concerns, so we're just here for see what way we can contribute in any way we can, like so. They're just, you know, I'm just saying, throwing that out there now, so that maybe some of the rest of you might get an idea in your head as to why you would have been actually participating in that conversation as well.
Totally. And also feel free to make a second reference to the block party and say, so, you know, hi, I'm James. I'm here from Cork, Ireland. And I just came over from the Collective Intelligence Block Party along with Jamin, and I think there's about 8 of us who came over from the Block Party. And then you can say, and also blah blah blah. We were discussing just on the Block Party. You know, repetition is good. Block Party, Block Party, Block Party. So the first time you say it, say Collective Intelligence Block Party. And then every time thereafter, say on the Block Party, we were talking about this and this and this and this and this, and about food and distribution and the elderly, at the Block Party. And then at the end, just for good measure, just say Block Party. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
And I also suggest for us to be very clear and brief, because sometimes when we have a long description of who we are, it makes it boring for a lot of people.
That's right. So
Yeah.
with the exception of James, who just cannot be brief. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, we have no idea how many people will be on the call either. So, you know, we'll see pretty fast, you know, what the situation is. So.
I just find it kind of odd that And I've been hearing a lot of reports lately about, warning us of that we're vulnerable to viruses and diseases. And then all of a sudden it happens. It just seems kind of coincidental to me.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Marta. Yeah, and in fact, I say let's get your coffee, your tea, a little snack, and maybe we even enter that meeting 5 minutes early, right? I'm sure someone will, and then if the organizer's there, yes, Shankar, yes.
Wondering where is the link? I'm sorry, I'm driving.
Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna email it to you, Shankar. I will email it to you. So once we hang up here, go to that. In fact, I'm gonna email you both links.
Perfect.
So then you can also have in the same email the one to come back here again after we finish that Corona meeting. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, we turned it into a 48-hour block party.
Awesome. Oh, we did. Oh.
I think, Jamin, you're making like a living collective intelligence.
Exactly.
Not just 24 hours, not just 1 hour, not just 48 hours. A living.
Ongoing.
Will you be recording the meeting, Jamin?
No, not their meeting. They may record it, and if they don't record it, I certainly don't want to record it.
Jimin, just to be sure, I don't know when we do log out here. I'll go back to, we're finished up here, we leave this meeting. I'll go back to Zoom then, and then log in that app, or that link with Zoom, is it?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna email you both links so that you have the new link for the. Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, that's weird. Okay, when I paste it in that link.
I have the one that finishes with 099 anyway.
That's right. That's right. So we go to the 099 meeting. And that's the one on Corona. And then after that's done, we come back to the Radish meeting, which I'm going to email you the link to, and anyone else who wants it. Anybody else? Oh, shoot. Well, so it's weird when I paste it in. I don't know if you. Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Original sentence.
If you need, I copied both of the links with labels in the chat.
I think I got it. It's okay. Okay. I'll copy you in the email, Nolan, in case you need to do a reply all. Okay, Shankar, both of those meetings are, both of those links are in your email. Shankar. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, let me get a little snack. And does it make sense for us to join in 10 minutes, 5 minutes before the hour? You know, because maybe probably the organizer will be there early, right? And then we'd have some basically just some very private, we all show up at once. I'm like, whoa, who are these people? All right. Let's do it. All right, so everybody get a snack, get coffee, what you need, and in 10 minutes, we'll leave here and head over to the other place.
Hey, does anyone object? I, I, I was thinking I could record the meeting over there, just to have as a reference, just to. It
Oh, you
just,
mean record?
pardon?
You mean record the meeting we're going to?
Yeah, just as a reference.
There's only one problem I see with that. Actually, two. One, I think the only way that you could record it is by getting permission from them. Like physically. I don't think the Zoom interface allows you to record a meeting set up by somebody else unless they like mechanically click on some buttons and grant you permission. Do you see what I'm saying?
I could do screen capture.
Okay, that's up to you.
Okay. Anyway, I'll see. I'm not going to decide
Okay.
until it may just be, later on I may do that, but I don't really have to at this point.
I'm going to tell Marla.
I suppose, Emery, we could always,
The new
I
meeting
suppose,
in 1 minute. Are you able to join us at that time? Question mark.
can you hear me there, gentlemen?
I'm going to head over there.
You're going to head over?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you there in a few seconds.
Can you hear me there, gentlemen? Can.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can hear you. Hmm.
No,
Okay.
sorry, I just thought.
See you over there.
Okay, see you there.